afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The Phillies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jordan Yamamoto gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now at the plate, Roman Quinn. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Philadelphia, center fielder, Roman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm a big fan of what Brian McCann has done for this team lately. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Scott Kingery comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with 1 goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Kingery, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Oh, and he botches it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 1-0. Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So stepping in, Victor Mesa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Victor Mesa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Quinn patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping up now, Luis Arias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Franz Reyes, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. And he's safe at first. So a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now he'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Stepping in, Garrett Cooper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Bounce it to the left side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Riding into the box, Michael Franco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Cooper. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Striding in, Aaron Altair. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Yamamoto, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. No balls and a strike to count. Altair stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Ready with another 2-2. Altair's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. And he misses with it. 1-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Ripped down the line. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Phillies strand one. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Gordon. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Quinn is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But no chance to recover. Alfaro is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now in the box, Randy Cesar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jordan Yamamoto, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
High and deep to left center field. Quinn ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Standing in now, Victor Mesa, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Arrieta sets. Here it is on 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Philly error, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 9-1-2 due up. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Roman Quinn, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 4.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rosario is there. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Eduardo Nunez.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Arrieta over at second. Quinn at first. 1 gone. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Arrieta rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Digging in, Michael Franco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Rosario. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. No balls and 1 strike. Three runs already home here. And he takes strike 2. Altair stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 2. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Another 0-2 coming. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Crawford backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. Goodness, 0-2 now. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Franz Reyes. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Reyes brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging break.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down by a count of 4-2. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian McCann goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
J.P. Crawford comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to me.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
In for strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Garrett Cooper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Nick Gordon.
Standing in, Nick Gordon. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Struck him out.
I think that curveball is the big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, get down to first base right there. Bought himself a base there.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
In now, Randy Cesar. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They trail it here 4-2. And in steps Scott Kingery. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is foul right side. Kingery, the runner at second with one away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. Dove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Digging in, Jordan Yamamoto. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yamamoto.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Flares this one over toward first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Center fielder number 7, Victor Mesa.
At the plate, Victor Mesa, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Hard hit at third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Luis Arias.
Ready for another chance? Luis Arias. He flew out in his last at-bat. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Quinn has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in, Aaron Altair. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mesa moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's 1-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 2-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Jake Arrieta, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Crawford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Tyler Kinney will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Tyler Kinney.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. 5 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. Tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
Eddie Rosario.
comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McCann has it. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell not happy back there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. In now, Nick Gordon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Let's go, Gordon.
Ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw to McCann. Safe at home plate.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Quinn is there, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Randy Cesar.
Digging in once again, Randy Cesar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Up next for the Marlins, Edgar Tyler Kinney.
Nelson Cruz will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. He'll throw home with it, and he is He's safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limp. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Miguel Delgaizo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Miguel Delgaizo.
So striding forward now, Scott Kingery. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Scott Kingery is down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gordon is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman number 44. DJ Crone.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. C.J. Crone. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Changeup in for a strike. Crone is off of first with 2 away. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Reyes racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Phillies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Mesa. Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Back to him on the mound. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon. And as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And he makes a great diving stop for the out. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down. And you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
0-2 count, and the pitch down the first base line. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground, and this will land foul. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
This is on the ground over to first. Home has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 5-4. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Aaron Altair.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. Wind up and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. Cooper scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Brian McCann will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, J.P. Crawford, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 5 runs, 12 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Mesa will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nate Jones will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cesar Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like a slider there, swing, and a ball sent high in the air. This one is way back there, and it is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Nick Gordon.
Ready now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Altair on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
For the Marlins, Catherine, Jorge Alfaro.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Miami, all even at 5 apiece. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Jose Quezada takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jose Quezada.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batter, number 4.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Scott Kingery, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Missed with a slider. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Way in front of that fastball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Quezada, a 22-year-old. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And there's out number 2.
First baseman number 44.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Kingery stands at second with 2 gone.
That's a strike.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 7-5 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Trey Guerrero takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Just got a piece up the line. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Phillies lead this one 7-5. David Robertson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in to start the 9th, Randy Cesar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here comes the first pitch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to do.
The pitcher, number 56, Fred Guerrero.
Victor Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Victor Mesa, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Miami down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nate Jones claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Robertson closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 15 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 5 runs, 8 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.
Thanks.